Yo, what the frig is going on? I got something really, really special here. I've said that in the past, but this is truly very, very personal. And I want to tell you what it is. Tell you a little story behind it. I think it was about, I don't know if Bill even remembers this. Maybe about a year and a half ago, we were talking about guns. And he knows how much I buy and trade, and stuff like that. And hold on, because I get really easily distracted. There you go. Got a new iPhone, friggin' awesome. Anyway, the guns I've buy and trade. The guns that I do that the least with, though, are my Glocks. Once I have a Glock and it runs really reliable, and I shoot well with it, almost 9 times out of 10 I probably won't trade it. Okay, but I have, but it's so much less, like 90% less. This is neat. About almost 7 years ago, or 6 years ago, is when I pretty much was new to Glocks. If you were watching my channel, it was very pro 1911. Very pro 1911. Actually, my channel was built on 1911s. And I still love 1911s. And I was getting into other guns too, but to me they never measured up to a 1911 for what I looked for in a gun. With except a Glock when I started getting into them. When I first started getting into Glocks, they really didn't do much for me. I shot them pretty good, but then after I got educated in the design of the Glock and how easy it is to do things to, and it remains reliable, and with very little gunsmithing knowledge, that's what really turned the tables for me. It's the ultimate, should hit the fan pistol. As long as you got backup parts, the gun, you can't keep the gun from running. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it just gives you a lot of confidence with the gun. So then I started becoming a Glock fanboy. That's when it all started. Probably around 2012, I really started getting into Glocks. So when I first bought this one, it was a limited edition. Nobody knew it was going to be a limited run. It just happened. So when this first came out, this is the RTF. Let's see if I can remember the exact name. The RTF2, and they only made a bunch of these in 2009. I don't know, maybe 2010. Put it this way, they're pretty rare. I've been at the gun shop for over 3 years now, and I've never seen one come through. Not one time. Not even a customer shooting one that had one. So to me, it's a pretty hard gun to find. Now what they did with this was, let me tell you a story. Mr. 45 Bullet liked this gun, and I asked him if he was interested in it, and he wanted to buy it off me. He said sure. So I gave him a decent price on it and shipped it from gun dealer to gun dealer where he lives. And crazy, over 6 years later, he gave it to me as a present. It's called an early birthday gift. And he said, I want you to have this. Just in case, you never know if anything ever happened to me, or, not like Bill's going to be croaking or anything. He just wanted me to have it. And because he always heard me say, my biggest regret gun that I sold was that RTF Glock 22 that I sold to you. So I don't think he ever forgot about that. And he actually came up and visited me, and he was going to Virginia, so I said, hey, since you're in Virginia, you're only a few hours away, you might as well swing by here if you can. And he ended up staying a couple days. It ended up working out all right. And he brought this with him, and he gave it to me and said, I want you to have this. And I was floored. I couldn't believe it. So on top of the sentimental value and the friendship value of it, the rarity value is just a cherry on top. And I remember when I gave this to Bill, he never even shot it. He just put it in the safe. This is exactly how I gave it to him. This is because I remember I used to be into these hoe grips, which I'm not now because they make the grip too fat, so that's going to come off. But there it is. I remember putting night sights on them, which this will give you an idea how long night sights work. These night sights are over 6 years old and they're still very, very bright like new ones, so they last a long time. But here's the uniqueness to the RTF Glock is the fish gill serrations right there. Okay, you won't see them you don't see them. You very rarely see them. If you own one of these, I'm telling you, if you're a buyer and seller, don't sell your RTF, because I'm telling you, the gun shop that I work in, we specialize in Glocks more than any other gun. And I never see these. Never. Not one time have I witnessed one since I had this one and sold it to Bill. So it is a 40 caliber. I'm not a 40 guy, but I don't have a 40 caliber, so this will be my 40 caliber. So I'll have a 40 caliber. If any gun can handle the 40 caliber amazingly, is the Glock 22. It is a full-size Glock, nice long heavy slide. And it can handle that wicked snappy 40 cal round, so I don't think I'll have problems shooting this. And actually, I think I'm going to make it my work gun, because I just don't want to put it in a safe and make it a safe queen. I want to have it with me. It's really special. So there it is, the RTF Glock 22. Now I don't know if they made an RTF at this time in 9mm. Maybe one of you guys can answer that question below. If you want to leave a comment, say yeah they did. I have a RTF that's a 9mm. I never seen one, but I bought this. I was probably into 40 back then because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I don't know. But I didn't know what caliber I wanted. You know, I like the 9, but I'm fine with this. 40 caliber. I'd like to have at least one 40 caliber to have a 40 caliber, and I just remember being able to shoot this particular 40 caliber pretty good. So it has the RTF, which means rough textured frame, just like the new Vickers. Everyone thinks that Vickers gun is a new thing. It is not. This is when it was new, back in 2009. Is the RTF frame. The only thing the Vickers has is better sights on it and a couple little extra doodads on it. But this is the original RTF with the fish gills. Now I call them fish gills. I don't know technically what they're called. And this has the original tinifer finish. As you can see, it's real shiny, which Glock stopped putting on their guns. Now they have like a more flat finish. But this is really something. And Bill, I want to thank you. This was such a surprise, and I'm so excited to have this. And plus, with your friendship behind it, it just makes it that much more special. And this is definitely going to be, I got to make a holster for it. It's going to be a great gun for work. Awesome. Alright, got 2 mags. They hold, it's a 40 caliber gun, and it holds 15 plus 1. 16 rounds, and it's a 40 caliber gun. No bigger than the Glock 17. It's the exact same frame size as a Glock 17. I know I did some stuff to it before I sold it to Bill, but I don't know if it has the connector in there or not. It feels like it might, but you got to remember the Gen 3s do have a smoother trigger pull than the Gen 4s, so it's really hard to tell. I don't know how to take it apart. It feels like it does though. Real sweet trigger. So I just wanted to show you guys that, let you in on that little personal thing, and that's it. Just wanted to show you that. Pretty cool. Through night, I know you guys are probably like, what happened to the flashlights? I'm kind of glad there was a little break with that, because it's just like every video. But they just emailed me, so they're going to be sending me more flashlights. So you guys are going to win more flashlights. Okay, cool. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon.